Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to be testing W7 makeup. It's all on my face right now. You guys have requested this video so much. Also, I'm sorry if I look really wonky right now. I'm currently sitting on like 2 emoji pillows to make me tall enough to reach the camera. So you guys have requested this so much. All of my other testing makeup videos have comments on them that say try W7 makeup, try W7 makeup. So I am finally testing W7 makeup. I'm also going to be doing collection. I bought all the makeup for that. I also have a few Topshop bits. I might do like a first impressions Topshop makeup video, and then I'm probably going to do Miss Sporty and Makeup Revolution eventually, but I can't do them all at the same time because obviously like it costs quite a bit of money to like buy all the makeup and stuff, and also I don't want to have like too many of these back to back, so I might do those in a couple of weeks, who knows, but I have got to get some other videos out there as well. W7 very kindly did send me a couple of their products, but then some of these I also bought with my own money, so it's kind of like a mixture and it's pretty much everything that you need for a full face of makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm starting with the Singin' in the Rain foundation, and I actually tried this in one of my videos the other day because it does claim to be waterproof, and I tested this in my testing waterproof makeup video and it was actually pretty waterproof, and I actually really liked the kind of formula of this foundation. It is too dark for me, so I'm going to be mixing it with some of my Body Shop lightning drops just so the colour matches a little bit better, and I'm going to be blending it in with their beauty blender dupe, which is called the Power Puff, I believe, and I've done a whole video on this as well, so if you want to see that video then I have done it on my channel. The only thing I don't like about the foundation is you can't really control how much comes out. Like, you press it and then it just kind of suddenly all shoots out like that, so the pump isn't the greatest. I do quite like this beauty blender, but it is quite hard, like, and dense, so it can be kind of painful when you're trying to like blend around your eyes because you have to press quite hard with it. So I do like the coverage of this foundation, but I feel like it gave me a fuller coverage when I just used my normal foundation brush, so I feel like this sponge does absorb quite a bit of product. I'm then using this light diffusing concealer, and this is kind of a dupe style of the YSL Touche Eclat, I think it's called. Whoa, okay, it suddenly exploded. I feel like this is a bit sheer to be an under eye concealer. What? It has like little lumps in it. I don't know if you guys can see, but like here, look, you can see when I shadow it, it's got like little tiny little like lumps in the concealer. Okay, so that concealer was very, very oily. It had little lumps in it and it hasn't really covered much. It's got very kind of low coverage. Not a big fan of this. The only thing that I didn't have in this video is powder, so I'm just going to powder with my normal powder to like set all of this in place. So I'm then going to contour my face, and I actually have 2 different products here. I have the Honolulu Box Bronzer, which is a really good, it's supposed to be a really good dupe of the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. It's in a very kind of similar box and it does come with a little brush. Whoops, I shouldn't have put this brush back in here because it's now covered in powder. But yeah, the bronzer just looks like this. It is quite dark. I did use this though the other day and I actually do quite like it. Then the other product that I have is the Shape Your Face Contour Kit, and this comes in a box that looks like this, and then it just comes with a little angled brush, and then it's got these 3 shades in here. I used this in my half high-end, half drugstore video, and I really do like this little kit, so I think I might use the Honolulu bronzer. The sun is shining in through my window, so it's making this face, like this side of my face, appear a lot like brighter. I feel like it might blend a little bit better with a different brush. Okay, so moving on to highlight. I here have the Glow Commotion highlight, which this highlight is so good. I love it. And this stuff is so pigmented. Like, do you guys see this? This is the side of my face that's like washed out as well, and you can really like see that glow. Okay, so I'm then going to do my brows, and I have the Brow Parlour kit, which is the complete eyebrow grooming kit. It just looks like this. It comes in a little tin, and this has 4 different colours. Ooh, it has a brow wax, a highlighting powder, and then 2 brow shades. It's got a mini pair of tweezers and a mini like spoolie. I think they're going to be way too dark, but I'm going to go for it anyway with a very light hand. I thought the colour was going to be way off, but it's actually not too bad. Yeah, I think if you had slightly more kind of like warm toned hair than me, or like slightly darker hair than me, then this would be fine for you. So moving on to my eyes, I have this Pearl Eyes eyeshadow stick, which looks like this, and I also have the In the Nude eyeshadow palette, and as you guys know, I have had this palette for a while. I was trying to sell it on Depop, but it didn't sell, so I was just planning to keep it, so I thought I would use it for this video. So what I'm going to do first, I think, is I'm going to put this colour like all over my eyes as kind of a base. Okay, this isn't actually like a pearly colour, it's more of like a nude. Let me do a swatch on my hand. So that's the colour there. It has quite like chunky glitter particles in it. Let me see if I can put this all over my eyelid. Yeah, no, it's too hard. But I am going to use the eyeshadow palette, which is supposed to be a dupe of the Naked 3 palette. So I'm going to put a bit of this one through the crease, and then I'm going to put a bit of this one through the crease. And then putting the slightly darker mauvey shade through my crease. When I used this eyeshadow before, I didn't really like it. I thought that it wasn't very pigmented. But to be honest, when I'm using it now, like, I'm getting some pretty good pigment. And I'm pretty sure I got this palette for like £4. I think I'm going to put this gold colour here all over my eyelid. And then I'm going to put this shimmering pink colour on my kind of inner corners. Okay, so it's not super pigmented, but if you build it up, it actually looks really pretty. But I'm then going to use this pink shimmery champagne-y colour. Actually, it's more of just a straight up pink. And this one is kind of more glittery, and ooh, that's pretty. Whoa, look how glittery that is. I'm actually going to put this all over my eyelid as well, because why not? This one has got quite a lot of fallout though. And then just taking a slightly darker colour to kind of put on the outsides of my crease. And then I'm just taking that same colour onto my lower lash line. Okay, so I think overall that looks actually really nice. I do quite like this palette. I mean, some of the colours aren't great, they're a little bit chunky, they're not the most pigmented, but I think for like £4, it's pretty good. Like, I managed to create a really pretty kind of makeup look with this, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm now moving on to eyeliner, and I have the II Captain Very Black liquid eyeliner, and the brush looks quite fat, so I'm quite worried, but let's just give this a go. That was actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I didn't even need to dip this back in the pot, and I managed to do my whole entire wing, so I'm pretty impressed with that. And the brush reminds me of the brush from the Collection eyeliner that I used in my waterproof makeup video, but I feel like this one is a tiny little bit more flexible, so it just makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, it definitely is very black. The brush is quite hard to use, but I think it's pretty good. Okay, so as I'm starting to kind of go back over bits of eyeliner, I am finding that it is cracking a little bit. So I have the Argan Eyes Healthier Looking Lashes Mascara, and I have the Absolute Lashes Mascara. I might use this one, and if this one isn't good, then I'll use that one. This brush is literally identical to the Max Factor False Lash Effect brush. I think I'm going to use the other mascara. This one is very separating, and it definitely is black, but it's just not as volumizing as I'd like, so I'm going to give the other one a go. I feel like both of the formulas of these are quite dry. I don't know, I kind of feel like mine's just a bit like dried up. It feels like it's kind of old. It is building up in the coats, but I don't know if I got like a dodgy one or something, but yeah, it's not my favourite, but it definitely is a lot better than the Primark one, the Poundland one, and others that I've tried. So the final stage is lips, and I have 3 different lip products here. I have one of the lip liners, which is called a lip twister, and it's just a twist up lip pencil, and this is in the shade Very Nude. I then have 2 here of the Mega Matte lips, and I love these. I have the other like 3 colours. I bought the set of 5, I think, on Amazon, and it comes with 5 different colours, and these are very, very comparable to the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. They smell the same, they work pretty much the same. Like, these literally smell amazing, I'm not even joking. So they do like transfer and stuff, but they are matte, so hopefully that makes sense. They're more of like a lip cream than like a liquid lipstick. Hey, I really like the formula of this. It's really like smooth and creamy. This lip liner in Very Nude is such a nice colour. I really like the formula. It doesn't feel super drying. It is matte, but it's still like, doesn't feel like it's completely drying out my lips. I really like that colour. I kind of want to just leave it like this, but at the same time I want to use one of the other products. So I'm just going to go over the top with 2 Bob, which is probably one of my favourites out of the Mega Matte lip range. I also have this colour here, which is in Sinful, and this is a really pretty like pink colour. Like I could literally eat that. So that is pretty much the finished look. The only thing that I wasn't a massive fan of is the concealer, because like I feel like my face could definitely do with some more coverage. I like the foundation, I like the bronzer, I love this highlight. Like this highlight is the best thing, like you have to buy it. The eyes, I think the eyes actually look really good. Like the eyeshadow is really pretty. The eyeliner actually looks really good as well. The mascara looks okay. It wasn't my favourite mascara. And again, the eyebrows are a little bit of the wrong colour, but I think they actually look okay. So I've had this makeup on my face for about 8 hours, and I did change my lip colour. My lip colour at the moment is Colourpop Chi, and I've just been out for dinner. It's my brother's 21st birthday on the day that I was filming this, and I did like a really quick getting ready this morning, and I thought I'd just keep it on my face throughout the day to see how it lasts. I have been powdering throughout the day, but to be honest, I feel like the foundation has lasted pretty well. Like obviously I look oily now because I haven't powdered in a few hours, but that's just the way it goes with me because I have extremely oily skin. So let me just zoom you in a bit. The eyeshadows have actually lasted pretty well. I feel like they maybe have faded a little bit, but you can still like definitely see them. The contour is definitely still there. The highlight is definitely still there. Obviously I am looking a bit oily. The foundation still looks okay, like considering I've been wearing it for 8 hours. Some foundations that I've tried will completely just kind of go like disgusting after 8 hours, but this one's actually not lasted too badly, so yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed filming it, I'm not gonna lie. These makeup testing videos are some of my favourites to film because I get to try new makeup that I've never tried before, and when I discover new things that I like, it makes me very excited, especially when they're super affordable. So yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty impressed with how this makeup looks. It's such an affordable brand, and I feel like not enough people talk about it, and they do some great dupes for products. So yeah, overall I'm pretty impressed. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Let me know down below what you think the best product from this video is. My personal favourite is the highlight because like, hello. So I hope you're all having a lovely summer, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!